Hello. Welcome back to another episode of I Found It on Bandcamp. I'm your host, Lauren Eli Campbell. You can call me Cameraman. On this show, we like to explore my favorite website, which is bandcamp.com. For some of you who still don't know, bandcamp.com is the worldwide artist platform where artists and musicians can get their music out into the world. As I like to say, you'll find everything on Bandcamp, from stuff that was recorded right here at home to music from abroad. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, actually. So right now, at the time of this recording, there are troops from Russia moving into the major cities in Ukraine. And I don't want to share my opinions on this with you. But I would rather share a little bit with you about what I know about Ukraine. As it happens to be, two bands that I just love to death are from Ukraine. So I wanted to share their music with you today to kind of give you an idea of some things you might not be thinking about at the moment. I don't know what you know about Ukraine. Maybe the first thing that comes to mind is, it's kind of steeped in that Slavic culture, maybe there's a big rural population, It's not entirely the case. Ukraine is a very modern, very happening place. It's got a lot in common with Western culture. I mean, obviously they draw from their past, and their past is torrid, to say the least. If you're interested, read up on the history of Ukraine. But one thing about Ukraine that just has captured me in my life is the music. There is so much incredible music in the Ukraine. So we're going to start out today. I'm gonna share the full album with you. It's an EP. This is from the Ukrainian trio known as Drudkh. It's an all-female group. For fans of blackened thrash, I think you're really going to appreciate this. Their music, especially this album, they have EPs. They don't have full-length albums at all. But on this EP, they really capture this kind of like kill 'em all energy, if I can say that. It has that kind of hunger. The music has that kind of like interesting twists and turns. I'm not saying it sounds like old Metallica, but it's very, very intricate and clever. I really like it. Kind of. I say blackened because the vocals are kind of more that blackened goodness that I love. So this is the album. This is from 2018. This is the album from Drudkh. This is known as Miss Revolt. So check it out. You're going to enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Let's give it a listen right now.
Nothing return, my God, that's still I let it cry your mind. Why was there
Great. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for listening. But to speak more on kind of the youth culture, I guess, of Ukraine, you might be kind of surprised, maybe not if you know anything about like old Europe, but they actually call the capital Kiev, it's compared to Berlin, Germany, because it is so kind of rich with this kind of arts and culture scene. If you're curious, what I guess is considered the most popular style of music in Ukraine is electronic dance. So I don't really get into that a whole lot. I mean, I can appreciate it, of course, but I wanted to kind of check out some electronic dance music from the Ukraine, and man. You know, I liked it much more than I expected. I guess maybe like the concept I have of electronic dance is completely different from maybe what they're listening to, and I think maybe I could kind of dig into this a little bit more. But this is from 2015. This is from a Ukrainian group, of course, Dance Party Dance Dance. This is from their album Whatever You Like. And this is a song called The Sunshine Squad, and I think you're going to like this. So let's check out some popular music from the Ukraine right now. Sunshine Squad, Dance Party Dance. if you know me, my favorite genre of music is black metal. I kind of got into it a couple years after the Norwegian incidents. I didn't hear about these things initially, but I embraced them first because that's probably the first thing you hear about when you first get into black metal. But just kind of, it was probably iTunes. I back in the iTunes day and age, several years ago. Just the suggestion bar. So I was probably listening to Mayhem or something like that. It was Grand Declaration of War. I actually just remembered. And the suggestions came up with a group called Drudkh. I loved the album artwork that was in the little thumbnail. What I'm going to show you now, for some reason I don't know the story, and I guess that's because this band lives in just pure secrecy. They don't do press. They don't, that means interviews. There's not a lot of photos. They don't get out there and promote themselves, which is crazy because if you just Google most popular bands in the Ukraine, Drudkh is on the list. So they're doing very well in their own country and abroad by not promoting themselves at all. However, so I don't know the story why the album artwork changed. So what you're going to see is not what I saw for some reason. But very early into me discovering black metal, I found an album called Blood in Our Wells by Drudkh. And it sealed the deal for me with black metal. This album captured me. I felt like, I understood what black metal was supposed to be because of this album. Specifically, the song I'm going to play for you, this is from Blood in Our Wells. This is the song Furrow of Gods. And I was trying to, play guitar, electric guitar. At this point, I played acoustic forever. I've gone back and forth, but at this point I was trying to play some new sounds on the guitar that I'd never explored before. And Furrow of Gods was actually the first song that I tried to play that was black metal. So I think you're going to enjoy this. It has a lead guitar in it, which is kind of uncommon for some black metal, but it depends on what you're listening to, I guess. But the thing about them, I've read what you can find about them online. Drudkh, they have kind of a bad rap in their own country. They're accused of something known as Ukrainian nationalism, which apparently means that they want to see a Ukraine that was from a certain time in the past under a different rule. So I guess a lot of cultures have groups like that, but in Ukraine, the Ukrainian nationalists are considered to be kind of like a negative entity. The band has never come out and said, we are this or we are that, but they do make reference and use poem content, I guess, the content of poems from Ukrainian nationalist writers and things like that. I can only imagine what Drudkh might be thinking today about what's going on. But I want to share with you now a very poignant song in my listening history. This is Furrow of Gods by Drudkh. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that. You know, that song, it kind of has given me a little bit more to think about right now, and you know, maybe we all need to think about some things right now. You know, there are some people, just like you and me, that are out there in the world, you know, getting on bandcamp, obviously, and you know, they don't know what tomorrow's going to look like, and you know, I feel for them. Uh, this is not the time and place that they want to be at in their lives, and I am very sympathetic to you, my friends. So, my name is Lauren Eli Campbell. You can call me Cameraman. Man, do your goddamn best to keep one foot in the gutter and one fist in the gold, my friends. We'll see you next time right here on I Found It on Bandcamp.